I remember where I left off. I need to speak with all of those chieftains. But first we need to speak with Constant. Alright. Speak with Constantine. Oh shit.
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord D'Orsay's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on? This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord D'Orsay has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams, from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full
So be
support
it.
in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Denegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you asked me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here? Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to his Highness, but that islander had the high ground in the
this
war
is gonna
events.
happen to me.
I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself in?
I am sorry, sir.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you.
Soldier, soldier. Let's see if I can buy a gun. Level 5. I'm in with 5 accuracy. I'm so fucking tired.
Welcome. Have you?
Yeah. No, it's accuracy 4. It doesn't allow me a gun with accuracy 5. Do damage more.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
So not worth it.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer, good people.
Oh, join order. Or should I go for Constantine first? Let's go for Constantine. Good, Robbie, good. What about you? Let's find Constantine. Grim and Durandum.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope that Omegad and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here. Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses.
I don't know what level
The
I
tents
was
were
when I played
lacerated by what
Greedfall.
looks like
I
claws.
can't remember.
And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantine or Katasak's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
Is that it? That's it.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are among them. Crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Alright.
More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way. Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against? Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Dum-dum-dum.
More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from? More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
I missed something. We'll just move on. I don't think there's anything else left here.
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up to here.
Fetch quests.
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katasak.
fucker. Bloody brain dead.
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here? These vials look familiar. Katasach used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again?
Oh, Constantine. What do we do?
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense. Very well, let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual, but they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wenxavier, to perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it.
And you think that they would have taken Constantine? Is that possible? But if you suspect them to have participated in the combat to capture him, I think you're wasting your time. I know the captain of that outpost. A pessimistic man who would never order an attack without being absolutely certain of total victory without losses.
Perhaps. Unless he was simply obeying orders. It does belong to the Coin Guard, after all. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without...
Question Aidan. Investigate the Alliance outpost. I guess we can investigate the Alliance outpost first. We should be able to pass here, eh? With the right way. If it's not blocked. Whenever you open a chest, 2 to 4 gold coins. Skepperia. Rimandaram down. Got so easy. 5 out of 5. There's nothing over there. Why do you even care, Robbie? The real game starts when you finish the game twice. And that's around $300 or so. So you need to farm the XP for $300 if you want to see the real game.
From nowhere.
This our day.
A leg ache.
Pardon my Captain. What can I do for you?
I'm looking at my case. But you what?
Stay with us.
And you
So you
why?
I passed
The lot
his.
is-
I'm good.
I can't. Anything.
It's a long conversation.
I need to.
Just so we go to another soldier to tell us what happened.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary.
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier?
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy now that we have a wounded patient. I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe.
Thank you.
Sovereign potion against burns. Give her that.
Were you able
Yes.
give it?
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon.
And if he survives? When?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon.
You're not real. You're really not real. Why do you make me wait for 24 hours? Please give me an option to skip. I don't have an option to skip here. I'll fucking freak out. I guess they just like you to run around like an idiot. That's the entire point of the game. How much can you stand? There is a better game than Diablo 2. Is Diablo 1. but it doesn't have soul. Diablo 1 has soul, it has better music, has better voice acting, better dungeons. And let's be honest, Diablo 2 wouldn't exist without Diablo 1. You know, I finished Diablo 1 more than 30 times, I guess. Without mods, with mods. I got more than 30 playthroughs on Diablo 1.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me?
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days, and we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect him.
Blizzard doesn't exist
He
anymore.
seemed dire ill.
Constantine Catus
That's not
and his
Blizzard,
escort.
it's Activision.
Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and in
Flames.
There was.
I'm good. Yeah,
That's enough. The only real Blizzard. For Captain Interest. The only real Blizzard that ever existed is Blizzard North.
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man, and he and his company heard sounds of the attack. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from... A strange sorcerer controlled them.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect dost.
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and...
Like you freed this, thank you again. I would very much...
And why do I need a captain's blessing to do something? I triggered his skill altar. Nice. Denzen camp. I haven't played StarCraft Remastered. I played original StarCraft 1,000,000 times, but I haven't played Remastered. Dinsen camp. Usain Bolt on the way. Dum. No, I didn't.
Hello.
Renaigse.
Oh, nice.
To speak to you about my
Where is Constantine?
I know that you see us as your enemies, but I only seek to find the man I can, as well as the man who is protecting him. Katasach.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to. As for Katasach, and the Vorst Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. We went to see,
The healer is dead.
but the last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Nice.
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to. Or
That is the very reason I need to see his body.
you may see him. But if you...
Search Katasach body. Where is he? Here. Words. Planets. Friend. The fuck do I get up? What is this shit? Are you kidding me?
Katasach. Seeing the state of his body. I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad. To have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell.
Intuition level 2.
The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. The major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Katasach bore the brunt of this attack or incredible force. I would venture to say it was inhuman. I can only imagine one thing that could have inflicted such
There was an option to
It's as
fuck
if
Kurt,
an enormous
skip all of
burning
this
stone
bullshit
hit
fetch
him
quests
right in
and
the
running
center
them
of
with
the
you.
chest. And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a man or a creature capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
I can't imagine an Adaid behaving that they might attack careless hunters or the power to call volcano fires. Could only be that of a guardian.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, judging by the severity of these wounds.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to...
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives. You're all the same. There is truth. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us.
The Anatalis Fair.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol man.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Смем Tiernahach Kadachtas. Who the fuck gave them the names? And that's not even on a map. God knows where. What is this? Question mark. It's the only question mark left on the map. Somehow I doubt it's a skill shrine. But I better think about it and give a fuck with the question mark. I go to Tierna. 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 Nope. Oczywiście.
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Katasach, the Donegat.
Katasach is dead. Under Vosh Dire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken, according to a witness. And Katasach suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth. Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it, but none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. The Anatalis fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember. Or write in. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Doren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united. Then we can perform.
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not...
Very well.
Craft the potion. Find his weapon. Take a sample of the scavenger. Well, we got some running to do. I don't wanna fight if I don't have to. Just... Oh shit, I need to fight. I don't. Extreme. Find his weapon. Brutes.
I recognize this weapon. It's Katusak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
What have I done?
Fiery flasks. You'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best.
Well, whatever. Dum.
recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
And what will trigger now? Kidding me. It triggers when I loot.
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Grab the potion. Grab the potion in the camp or stay. Grab the potion in the camp. I got crafted. Meet with Mevet midnight. No. Where are we? Ritual.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. The moon is high. We may start. Take your place.
The moon is dope.
Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, ole hanamemen adestame haman. Baravridenan tahanemo quate grenfem, linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam, de talugedon velam, de taragam buledam, de tataminam reloidan, adet alamen kantebedam, en antelam verfragt tango.
Katasak! Help me! Please!
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you. You never should have done that, Katazakh. To save one, Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden haired was there. And he was afraid. Katazakh protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar.
Do you know where to look for him? Vinbar has been missing for moons.
The kings and queens could tell me when they saw him for the last time.
Then you must earn their trust. Arm yourself with patience and courage on Olmenawi.
Thank you, Mev.
Do not thank me. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Mev.
Find the trail of the High King Vinbar. Go from the camp. Where the fuck you? I need to gain trust of all of these idiots. Alright.
What do you see?
Ask about the High King.
I am in need of your help, Deirdre.
You have done great deeds for the Senja and Anedas. I have not forgotten, so speak. I am listening.
I seek Vinbar, your High King. I know you were among those who last saw him. Do you know where he can be found?
The last time that I saw him, we were united in council at Dorhad Gen. We needed to decide what to do about you. Ulan spoke about all we could supposedly learn from you, and Donkas spoke of maintaining a balance so nothing would change. And of course, Bloodnid and I spoke of battle. Vinbar remained unconvinced. He did not like you, but he feared the fighting would scar our island. He decided to go to the heart of the oil in order to hear the counsel of Enolmil Frichtiman. He told us that this retreat from the world would take time.
and I have not seen him since.
He is still there?
No, that was a very long time ago. Speak to those close wherever he has chosen to disappear.
Thank you, Dead.
Koşacağım. Diğer koşacağım. Hiking's log once in the bench cover. The rocky steps. What do you got? You got bloody nothing at all. No, it's a new map. No. Well, I won't edit that soon, I guess. I'll need today and tomorrow. That's a skill shrine. Yeah. What is a skill shrine? Yeah. Supposed to be a cave somewhere around here. That's the one. Skill point. I think I said I want to go with magic healing now. We'll probably finish the game before I reach that. There should be camp in front of us. It's a camp. Question of High King's load once.
Bird here to man.
Nice.
Bird here to man.
I'll fucking take out from them. I don't know if I hated NPCs more than in this game.
Bird here to man. Is there something I...
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart of the island. But someone here in this village...
Spit it up, where is the king?
What do
He is...
you must...
But he and him and...
What?
When
is-
it and...
Thank you for your help.
Look at this one.
Hello. I heard
We did that any
what?
eat one any
Goodbye.
Cavern of knowledge. Fuck. Green bars abode. How do we reach that? Great flaming needle. Agility 2 sword. Well, nothing at all. I can't pass through the woods beneath. Or I can pass through the woods. I don't know. Time to find out. Do you mean impossible to climb? Oh my god. Oh shit. Should have gone up, not down. There. Since we're here, I also check it out. Okay, let's not die. That's a bloody not die. Did I kill him? Fuck off. Holy shit. Professor set up better. Let's kill Madai. They just repeat those mini bosses non-stop. There are 2 or 3 types of those mini bosses and they keep repeating them. There's the asshole that one-shots. Jesus Christ, fuck off. Carnivores. Lizards. So shit. Where's Nadaik's corpse? Level 29. Yes, talents. We could go with intuition level 3. Wanna just go with leader? Can also go with charisma. Let's put 1 point into charisma. Why the fuck not? Grand Chain of Divine Protection unique amulet. It requires 4 to willpower. I know what you learned. Warrior King's outfit. Plain Mask of the Bird. The shit is worse than mine. Although it's not upgraded. It can be great when I upgrade it. What about a hat? I look like an idiot. I don't care that it's unique, I look like an idiot. I'd rather wear this. Fuck off with that. There are probably more hidden items around here, but I don't care. They all suck.